Nope, we're definitely sticking on the edges. It did stick pretty badly on this side, guys. Not perfect, but we are getting so much better. That's a true overhard egg there. We freaking did it. Today, I am determined to do something I have never done before, which is successfully cook an egg in a stainless steel pan. In my mind, this skill is the mark of a true chef. So even though I cook eggs for a living and own a restaurant and am a chef, I feel like the lack of this skill in my life is really holding me back from my true chef potential. That's it. That's my whole thesis. I know there's a lot of opinion out there on the internet about why you should use stainless steel over non-stick and the health benefits, and that is not the reason that I'm here today. I'm here because I want to be a badass motherfucker. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can master this skill in the time that it takes to create this YouTube video. I got this pan in Paris at the same cooking store that Julia Child got a lot of her cooking supplies and equipment from, so that's super cool. But because it's just been sitting on my shelf for a couple of years, it is gonna need a little bit of love before we put it to use today. All right, the internet suggests a mixture of baking soda and water to form a paste into the pan. This is the before shot of what we're dealing with. I think I did too much water. We're gonna start over. Let's try the baking soda first and then adding a little bit of water instead of going the other way around. Voila. We're gonna let this set for about 15 minutes and then scrub her clean. Okay, it is looking a little bit better, but I think I'm gonna do one more cleaning round, white vinegar this time, and then we should be ready to go. Okay, I opted not to show you that process because I thought it would be boring, but actually the color lifted off almost immediately. It was super fascinating, super fast, white vinegar for the win. Look at this baby, it's so clean. We are now ready to cook some eggs. I am realizing that I only have 7 eggs left in my house, which means I need to learn how to use this pan before I use up 7 eggs. So we've got 7 tries. The 2 biggest things that we're gonna be on the lookout for today are number 1, not underheating our pan, which is gonna cause our food to stick, and not overheating our pan, which is gonna cause our food to burn. The science behind all of that, because we know I love a good science lesson, is that stainless steel is a porous metal. So when it's cold, it has all these little holes and grooves in it, and when it's not hot enough, the food sinks down into those pores or little craters, and then that's why it gets stuck. When you heat up a stainless steel pan, however, the metal actually expands and it closes in those pores or those gaps, which is what's going to enable our food to slide off the surface instead of getting stuck into it. Caveat there is that we want a hot pan with a cold fat. Then we want to let that cold fat get hot so that when our food hits the surface, it creates what's called a Leidenfrost effect, which is essentially a steam barrier. The moisture in the food hits the heat of the fat, steam is created, and then if you give it just a little bit of time, it'll separate, and then we shouldn't have any sticking. All of this, of course, is in theory for me at the moment, so let's see if we can put it to the test. Electric stoves are honestly the worst. I'm gonna try a medium-high setting to get started. Once that heats up, then I'm gonna add my cold fat. I'm gonna try olive oil first. Butter could also be an option. It tends to burn, so I'm gonna get comfortable with the olive oil first and then maybe try switching it up. Okay, we're gonna test the water droplet method. Oh, it's doing what it's supposed to, which is it's not evaporating. They're dancing around. I totally just spilled all of my paprika out of the counter trying to get my video. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's create an entire paprika explosion. All right, we're gonna obviously have to deep clean that a little bit more later, but for the sake of moving on, let's try this again. Okay, this is what we're looking for. We want the water droplets to bounce around, not just evaporate. This means it's time to add our oil. Don't know if that was too much. We'll find out. I'm gonna give it just a second to coat the pan and also to get hot. I think that's already hot. Okay, let's try it. Egg number 1. All my research says patience. Don't try to flip it too soon. let that steam barrier actually become a barrier. Let's add some salt there. Some salt. And some pepper. I kind of hope this doesn't just work on the first try, because then I'm going to feel silly. And then what's the rest of the video about? Okay. Nope, we're definitely sticking on the edges. Maybe I need the crust to form a little bit more. I'm going to leave it another sec. It's definitely sticking a little bit, but all things considered, not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and try. Oh, that was bad. Okay, herein lies the challenge of trying to figure this out and figure out what went wrong. Okay, I'm thinking, see, part of it did really well. Like, it didn't stick on this side, but it did stick pretty badly on this side. So maybe the pan wasn't heated evenly, and or I didn't do a good job of distributing the fat, because this came clean on that half. Also, yes, I do realize that that was a really ugly egg that I just made. Please don't judge me and think that that's all I can do. I'm going for practice over here and not presentation this time. All right, take number 2. Egg in a stainless steel pan. Did we do it? Did we do it? Okay, here she comes. Look at this. You guys, not perfect, but we are getting so much better. This egg also is looking much better. It was different from round 1 to round 2. First of all, I do think that repetitive cooking in a stainless steel pan is beneficial in terms of seasoning the pan. The more times oil's in there, the better it's going to be for the longevity and the overall success of stainless steel cooking. But number 2, I didn't let the pan get as hot the second time. I had it on a little bit of a lower temp, which meant that the oil took a little bit longer to get hot, but I think that created a little bit more of like true steam effect and a chance for the food to separate instead of getting too crispy and like the egg overcooking too quickly. Again, is why I do not prefer an electric stove. All right, third try, feeling hot. Here we go, round 3. That was a lot of water. It's a little too hot, I think. I'm turning it down. Nope, I think that's okay. Oil one more time. I do feel like I'm using a lot of oil, but I'm a beginner. We're in the novice category, so we're giving ourselves a little extra advantage. This also helped me last time, making sure that it truly was like evenly coated across the whole pan. Give that a chance to heat back up. Here we go. Oh, this might be too hot. Let's see. Nope, I think it's okay. Salt, pepper, and paprika. No, I'm just kidding. Splice away so we don't bore the masses here. Patience, Catherine, patience. Okay, this egg is not looking as pretty, but in terms of stuckability, it's feeling very clean. I think I'm just gonna flip it. That's a true hot egg there. All right, egg number 3. See how she did. Ah, damn. Same kind of spot as last time, although that did come right off. So that's actually not too bad. Pretty good. I'm 3 eggs deep. I think I'm gonna try for 1 more. The second egg was much better in terms of how the egg was cooked. The last one was the best in terms of coming off the pan. I wanna see if I can do 1 more and be really proud of the way the egg turned out and the way it slid off the pan. And then that still gives me 3 eggs left that I can have for breakfast tomorrow. chef tips I've learned so far. This handle does get pretty hot, so having something like a towel handy is helpful. And when it does get stuck, if the pan is still warm, put a little bit of water on it. It just like, it scrubs right off. So that part has actually been very easy on the cleanup side. Much easier than I anticipated. Okay. It's hotter. Should I try butter this time? I might be really throwing myself for a loop on this last run. But let's try, since this is a true colder fat. That's a lot of butter. Oh well, this is fine. The butter just browns so quickly, so I'm already not sure about that. I think the pan is actually hotter sooner than I keep anticipating. I think it conducts heat so well. Okay, I think there was something to the butter. Look at this. Look at that. Does that even count as anything stuck to the pan? I don't think so. But it did get darker than I meant for it to. But in terms of how it cooked up, that was the best one yet. That means I lied. We're going one more time. Egg 5, solid medium heat has been the way to go. I'm gonna wipe this out. The progress, the growth in this video. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. That's how I feel. She's a master, she's a master, she's a master chef. I mean, look at that! You guys, I'm officially a chef. I'm officially a chef because my egg is sliding around in stainless steel pan. There she is. She gets a plate all of her own. Watch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did it. We freaking did it. Thank you for being here today. I am really proud of myself. And kind of obsessed with how this turned out. I'm feeling really pleased. So the key things that I learned were definitely not overheating the pan. It doesn't need to be as hot as you think it needs to be. Err on the side of not hot enough, actually, instead of too hot. You want it just like right in that sweet spot, which took me a little bit of time to figure out on my stove, but it ended up being around like 3.5 out of 6. I think is as high as my stove goes up to. So truly right in the middle. It's gonna be different on everyone's stove, so you'll have to figure that out for yourself. And then the cold fat really made a difference. So the butter actually worked better than the olive oil. And I do think, again, with each round, my pan got more and more seasoned. So I think the more and more I practice with it, the better and the easier it's gonna be. All of that to say, 1, if there are any other topics that you want me to cover, please drop those in the comments below. And number 2, if you like quirky, science-based cooking communities where we cheer each other on and fully support one another in our food ventures, then this is the spot of the internet for you. Please join me and my friends along here, and we will see you again soon.